Once upon a time in the bustling heart of Harlem, New York, lived a vibrant black woman named Aisha Thompson. At 28, Aisha was a rising star in the world of fashion design, known for her bold patterns inspired by African prints and urban streetwear. Her skin glowed like polished ebony, her curls framed her face like a crown, and her spirit was unbreakable, or so she thought until she met Darius King. Darius was a charismatic entrepreneur, the kind of man who turned heads at every gala and commanded boardrooms with his sharp suits and sharper tongue. He swept Aisha off her feet during a rooftop networking event, showering her with promises of a life filled with luxury and love. They married in a lavish ceremony under the stars, surrounded by friends and family who whispered about how perfect they looked together. But behind closed doors, the fairy tale cracked. Darius's charm masked a controlling streak, fueled by jealousy over Aisha's growing success and his own hidden insecurities. One crisp autumn evening, Aisha discovered she was pregnant. Joy bubbled inside her like champagne, but when she shared the news with Darius, his reaction chilled her to the bone. "A baby? Now, this will ruin everything," he snarled, his eyes darkening. Aisha tried to soothe him, but the arguments escalated. Darius accused her of trapping him, of prioritizing her career over their marriage. The verbal jabs turned physical, subtle at first, a shove here, a grip too tight there. Aisha hid the bruises under long sleeves, telling herself it was stress, that things would improve once the baby arrived. The breaking point came during a high-society fundraiser at their penthouse overlooking Central Park. The room buzzed with influencers, celebrities, and investors, all toasting to Darius's latest venture. Aisha, 5 months pregnant and radiant in a custom gown that hugged her curves, felt overwhelmed by the crowd. She stepped onto the balcony for fresh air, the city lights twinkling below like distant stars. The cool breeze kissed her skin, calming her racing heart. But Darius followed, his footsteps heavy with rage. "What are you doing out here? You're embarrassing me," he hissed, his breath reeking of whiskey. Aisha turned, her hand protectively on her belly. "I just need a moment, Darius. Please." His face twisted. "You always need something. Do you know how this looks? Like you're too good for my world." The argument spiraled. Aisha pleaded for him to lower his voice, but Darius grabbed her arm, his fingers digging in like claws. "You're ruining my life." In a flash of fury, he shoved her hard. Aisha stumbled backward, her heels slipping on the dew-slicked tiles. Time slowed as she teetered over the railing, her arms flailing for purchase. She screamed, plummeting from the 10th floor into the abyss below. Miraculously, Aisha didn't hit the pavement. She crashed onto the roof of a parked SUV, crumpling the metal but cushioning her fall just enough. Pain exploded through her body, but she was alive. The SUV belonged to Jamal Wright, her college sweetheart and now a successful tech innovator who'd built an empire in Silicon Valley before returning to his roots in New York. Jamal had parked there by chance, attending a nearby event, unaware that fate was about to reunite them. Back in the penthouse, chaos erupted. Guests froze as Aisha's scream pierced the night. Darius re-entered the room, feigning shock. She slipped. The balcony was wet, but whispers spread like wildfire. His mistress, a sly socialite named Lena, tried to back his story, consoling him publicly while eyeing his fortune. Police arrived, and as witnesses came forward, Darius's lies unraveled. Security footage captured the push, and Aisha's statement from the ambulance sealed his fate. "He tried to kill us, me and my baby." Jamal rushed to the hospital, his heart pounding. Seeing Aisha bandaged but breathing, he vowed to protect her. "I never stopped loving you," he confessed, holding her hand. Aisha, empowered by survival, filed for divorce and pressed charges. Darius was arrested for attempted murder, his empire crumbling under scandals and lawsuits. Months later, Aisha gave birth to a healthy baby girl, naming her Nia, meaning purpose, in Swahili. With Jamal by her side, she rebuilt her life, launching a clothing line for black mothers that celebrated strength and resilience. The fall that was meant to end her became the leap that set her free, proving that even in the darkest nights, a black woman's spirit can rise unbreakable.